In the shadows of reality lie stories so chilling they defy explanation. Today we delve into 5 true tales, each shrouded in darkness and mystery. Unresolved, unexplained. These are the stories that haunt us still. Join us as we unravel these unsolved enigmas, where every word whispers secrets from the unknown. These are not just stories, they are echoes of the unsolvable, waiting in the silence. Number 5. The Mystery of the Summerton Man. In December 1948, on a serene beach in Adelaide, Australia, a mystery unfolded that has baffled people for over 7 decades. A man was found dead, lying against a seawall at Summerton beach, with no clear cause of death. But this was no ordinary case. The man had no identification, his labels were removed from his clothes, and his dental records matched no known person. Even more baffling was what lay hidden in his pocket, a scrap of paper with the words Tamam Shud, meaning ended or finished in Persian, ripped from a book of Persian poetry, the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam. Further investigations led to the discovery of the book itself, tossed into an unlocked car near the beach. In the book, a baffling code, a telephone number, and another unidentified number. The code has never been deciphered, and the telephone number led to a woman who denied knowing the man, though she seemed visibly shaken upon seeing his plaster bust. The autopsy revealed more puzzles. The man's spleen was abnormally enlarged, and his liver distended, suggesting poisoning, yet no trace of poison was found. His last meal, a pasty, revealed nothing of his final hours. His physical condition added to the enigma. Well-dressed, athletic, and seemingly in perfect health, his stoic face, captured in post-mortem photographs, haunts those who delve into this case, a silent challenge to uncover the truth. The plot took another twist on January 14, 1949, with the discovery of a suitcase at Adelaide railway station believed to be linked to the Summerton man. So the contents of the suitcase were ordinary, yet strange in their arrangement. Clothing, a shaving kit, and thread matching that of the trousers he wore. But it was the connection to the Rubaiyat that intrigued detectives the most. A link to espionage, a love affair, or mere coincidence? Who was this man? A spy entangled in the shadows of the Cold War? A heartbroken lover from a tragic romance? Attempts to decode the messages, to piece together his final journey, have all met with dead ends. His identity, his purpose at Summerton Beach, the circumstances of his death. In fact, even his very existence remain one of Australia's greatest mysteries. Number 4. The Lead Masks Case. On a hill in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil in 1966, a grim discovery was made. The bodies of 2 men, dressed in suits, lying side by side. What made this scene truly strange were the lead masks covering their eyes. These men were identified as electronic technicians, Manuel Pereira da Cruz and Miguel Jose Viana. They had left their homes with the stated intention of buying work materials, but never returned. Instead, they embarked on a journey to a hill in Niterói, where they would meet their inexplicable end. Their possessions included a water bottle, 2 towels, and a notebook. It was within this notebook that investigators found a cryptic instruction. 1630, be at the agreed place. 1830, in swallow capsules. After effect, protect metals, wait for mask signal. This note hinted at a plan, but what kind of plan involved lead masks and mysterious capsules? No cause of death could be determined at the autopsy. No signs of trauma, no evidence of poisoning. The capsules mentioned in the note were never found, deepening the enigma. What were they supposed to protect themselves from with those lead masks? Radiation, a supernatural force, or something even more inexplicable? Several theories have emerged over the years. Some believe they were involved in a scientific experiment gone wrong. Others speculate extraterrestrial or spiritualistic elements, considering the era's heightened interest in the occult and UFOs. But what perplexes investigators and onlookers alike is the lack of concrete evidence. There were no witnesses, no clear motive, and no explanation for the strange circumstances of their deaths. The lead masks, a detail so peculiar, remain a symbol of this enduring mystery. Did Cruz and Viana stumble upon a secret too dangerous to know? Or were they simply two men caught in a tragic misadventure? The lead masks case continues to be a source of speculation and debate, a story that seems more like science fiction than reality, yet remains unexplained. Number 3. The Circleville Letters. In the quiet town of Circleville, Ohio, a series of mysterious letters began to surface in 1976, launching what would become one of the most unsettling and enigmatic episodes in American folklore. The letters, filled with personal information and accusatory tones, were not just unsettling in content but chilling in their mysterious origin. The primary target was a school bus driver named Mary Gillespie. The anonymous letters accused her of an affair with the school superintendent, a claim she initially denied. Each letter was postmarked from Columbus, without a return address, and the author seemed to have intimate knowledge of Mary's life, her family, and her daily routine. As if the letters weren't harrowing enough, the situation escalated. Mary's husband, Ron Gillespie, received a call one night. Apparently incensed by the message, he left the house with his gun. Tragically, he was later found dead in his car, crashed into a tree, with his gun fired once. No one knows what the call was about or who made it. The letters continued, not just to Mary, but to others in the town, spreading fear and suspicion. In 1983, the situation took another bizarre turn. Mary was harassed by signs along her bus route, prompting her brother-in-law, Paul Freshour, to take action. However, in a shocking twist, Paul himself was later arrested for allegedly attempting to harm Mary with a booby-trapped sign, though he denied involvement and claimed to be set up. Paul Freshour was convicted, yet even during his incarceration, the letters persisted, postmarked from areas far beyond his reach. This led many to question his guilt and wonder if the real Circleville writer was still at large. Who was behind these menacing letters? Was it a vendetta by a scorned individual? A convoluted cover-up, or something more sinister? The Circleville letters case remains a dark, unsolved mystery, one that tore apart a small community with fear and suspicion. It's a chilling reminder of the power of anonymity and the shadows it can cast over the lives of ordinary people, even before the internet. 2. The Isdal Woman. In the bleak, cold landscape of Norway's Isdalen Valley, a haunting mystery unfolded in November 1970. It began with the discovery of a woman's charred body hidden among the rocks. The case, which would come to be known as that of the Isdal woman, remains one of Norway's most profound, unsolved mysteries. The details surrounding the Isdal woman are as perplexing as they are chilling. Autopsy results indicated she had consumed a large number of sleeping pills, and traces of petrol were found on her body, suggesting she was set ablaze while still alive. Yet, what truly deepened the mystery were the items, or rather, the lack of them, found at the scene. All labels had been meticulously removed from her clothes. At the site, investigators found several bottles, a jewelry box, a watch, and a broken umbrella. Near her remains, burned paper was also discovered. Each clue seemed to only deepen the enigma of her identity and the circumstances of her death. Investigations revealed that the woman had traveled across Norway using different aliases and false passports. She was described as elegant and fluent in several languages and had stayed in various hotels. Hotel staff recalled her as guarded, often changing rooms and requesting a balcony. Further deepening the mystery were the sightings of the Isdal woman, with men in different locations, leading to speculations ranging from espionage to a troubled past. Despite extensive investigations, no conclusive answers have emerged. Her identity, her origins, and the reasons for her tragic end remain shrouded in mystery. Sketches of her were circulated in many countries, with a hope that someone might identify her. But no one came forward. To this day, no one knows who she was, where she came from, or what led to her mysterious death in Isdalen Valley. The theories range from espionage, given the Cold War context, to a professional hit, a tragic personal story, or an elaborate suicide. However, the true story of the Isdal woman, who she was, why she traveled Norway under multiple identities, and the circumstances of her death, remains an unsolved mystery. The disappearance of the Beaumont children. The disappearance of the Beaumont children is a chapter in Australia's history that remains chillingly unresolved. On January 26, 1966, 3 siblings, Jane, age 9, Arna, 7, and Grant, 4, left their Adelaide home for a carefree day at Glenelg Beach. It was a familiar destination, but on this occasion they never returned, igniting one of the most profound mysteries in Australia. Their day at the beach seemed ordinary at first. Witnesses recalled seeing the children playing in the sand, basking in the summer sun. They were spotted in the company of a tall, blond man, around his mid-30s, described as thin-faced with a sun-tanned complexion. The children appeared relaxed with him, a detail that would later fuel countless theories. In a twist that deepened the mystery, the shopkeeper at a nearby store reported Jane buying pastries and a meat pie with a $1 note. This was peculiar because their mother had given them only a small amount of change for the bus fare and snacks. This $1 note, not accounted for by the parents, suggested they might have been given it by someone else, presumably the mysterious man. As the hours passed and the children did not return home, their parents, Nancy and Jim Beaumont, were engulfed in panic. The search that ensued was extensive and immediate, with police and community members scouring the area. Despite this, no trace of the children or the mysterious man was found. The case quickly captured national attention. Reports of sightings and theories abounded, yet none brought the family any closer to understanding what had happened to their children. In a bizarre twist, letters purportedly written by Jane surfaced, suggesting they were living a new life elsewhere. But scrutiny cast doubt on their authenticity, leaving the family and investigators in a state of perplexed despair. Over the years, the case saw numerous leads and suspects. One name that emerged was Bevan Spencer von Einem, a convicted murderer who some believed could be connected to the disappearance. But nothing conclusive was ever established. The parents of the Beaumont children never gave up hope, living in the same house, keeping the same phone number just in case. But years turned into decades, and the children's fate remain an agonizing unknown to this day.